Pailab's basic building block is a repository, where all machine learning objects are stored. So in this short video, we set up a simple repository to train a model from scikit-learn on Boston housing dataset. A repository consists of 3 pieces. A storage where all objects that are big numerical objects are stored in form of NumPy arrays. A storage where all other objects are stored. And a job runner that is used to execute the jobs or functions such as training, evaluation, and so on. For demonstration purposes, we start with the simplest setting. We only use the memory storages that keep all your objects just in the main memory of your machine. So if you switch off your computer or shut down your notebook kernel, all objects will be lost. So first, we import the pailab's repository and create an instance. In our example, we use the Boston housing dataset, which is a classical example in the field of machine learning. We simply download a pre-processed version from pailab's examples. Now we add the complete Boston housing data as a raw data object to the repository. The method returns the respective version number. Based on the raw data, we further define the test data and the training data. And a new version number is created. We can also check for all objects of a certain category stored in the repository, for example, the test data. Our aim is to find a model for the house price in dependency of the average number of rooms among homes in the neighborhood, the percentage of homeowners in the neighborhood considered lower class, and the ratio of students to teachers in primary and secondary school in the neighborhood. For this, we would like to use regression trees from the scikit-learn package. So first, we import scikit-learn's decision tree regressor. For making it easy to add a scikit-learn model to the repository, we use an external interface which ships with the pailab standard package. And simply add the model to the repository. Now is the time to run the training of the model. Pailab knows all the ingredients, so we just call the method run training to fit the scikit-learn decision tree regressor. This method creates a training job and adds it to the job runner. The return tuple is just the name and the version number of the job to train the model. We use this information, for example, to check the current state of the job. And it's finished. Note that the repo automatically checks if something has changed. If nothing has changed, which also means that new training of the model would not change anything, the repo would not retrain the model. Let's look for our model in the objects and call it simply model. And we are done. Now you know how to set up your first simple machine learning repository and how to train a first model from scikit-learn.